What's shaking, guys? It's Feldy bringing you another Clash Royale video, and today I want to talk about the state of Clash Royale and all that it is. I don't know if anybody has watched that Clash with Ash video that he just posted, but it's about all the updates coming out that were on the Reddit AMA, I think, or maybe it was just a post that they made about what's going on in Clash of Clans, or Clash Royale. So here's kind of the deal is Clash Royale, to me, what's happened to it is it got so big so quick, and they didn't think about scalability with Clash Royale. Okay, what do I mean? So in business, obviously, if you have a product, you need to be able to scale that to make thousands and millions of customers happy. Well, in order to make thousands and millions of customers happy, they thought just adding cards into the game were going to fix that. But instead, as you just saw, I just scrolled through, and all these cards have made the game more complicated and balancing and meta. It shifts the game so much. Like when they introduce one new card, it shifts that momentum and that balancing so much. I can't tell you. I have not seen, I don't think, at least, let me just kind of go in here. Okay, so Valks. Valks are in almost every single deck that I've been playing in. Now, the last couple haven't had them. But they are so omnipresent in the game. And Golems. Golems have never received a decrease in buff, or maybe even just a step slower. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. So I went through this insane defeat kind of thing. So okay, so streak. So defeat, victory, 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 defeat, victory, draw, defeat, victory, defeat, 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 victory, defeat, defeat, victory, defeat, victory, victory, defeat. Now, to me, that sounds like a lot more defeats than victories. Now, I could be wrong, but I've been trying to play a little bit more 1v1 and a couple 2v2s, right? So the state of Clash just seems to be this kind of static, kind of it doesn't excite me like it used to, and that makes me really sad because I actually gave up Clash of Clans for Clash Royale because Clash Royale was so much more fun. Now, you can just see we've got 4 trade token requests. Well, we were supposed to have more trade tokens, but I don't get trade tokens. I don't get trade tokens when I do global tournaments. You can see I literally only had time to do 3. And I didn't have time. And honestly, the UI, I didn't even see that there was a global tournament going on until 12 hours left. At that point, I have a family, so I didn't have time to hop on. I literally got those 3 in like the last couple of seconds, and I didn't even get a chance to get to my legendary token because I didn't even have an opportunity to. So the UI is a little wonky, and I know that they said they want to work on that, but really what it comes down to is balancing. It comes down to new maps, new modes. Like, you know, maybe every time you play there's a different way that the map is, and that kind of comes back to that Brawl Stars take is you can have 20 different showdowns or 20 different gem grabs, but they're all different and they all have a different feel when you get into the game, and it's fun and it's different every time. I think if they did that with this game, I feel like it would be less predictable of what people are going to do, because right now the game sits and it stagnates, and you literally have to wait for somebody else to play something before you even place a card, because you can get countered so easily because the matchmaking algorithm in here pits you right up against exactly your opposite. So I'm going to get into some of these. The other 2 things that I really want to talk about are the amounts for gems. I haven't dropped a dime on this game in months, probably 6 months to be honest with you. And I used to drop $90, $100 here and there, just to kind of upgrade this stuff and have fun with it because I was enjoying it, and I don't mind giving Supercell my money, right? I give people money that I have interest in helping out. So The emotes for 250 gems. I think that's a little steep, to be quite honest with you. It's basically $2.50 for an emote. And to be honest with you, some of them are just really lame. Like this minion one. It's just lame. Like, I get it. You're not going to please everybody, but I think the general consensus among people is that when they were coming out with the emote packs, I can't even find the UI now. It's in the cards. It's in the emote deck. They had so many similar things together. Like they would come out with the exact same, like laughing with the goblin, laughing with the king. Like it just, you've got the scream. You got the scream with the hog rider. You got the scream with other people. It's like there's just, you got the barbarian scream, you got the pig scream. To me, it seems like the effort wasn't put in. Like, and I know that sounds really bad, but I want to see this game succeed. I want somebody to get into Supercell's Clash Royale team and be like, look, this has to blow up. Like, this has to be something totally different, because the game as it stands right now isn't fun for the majority of people. And unless you're one of the very few elite players in the world, most of us are just casual, friendly people that want to play. And it seems like just really boring. So I'm going to get into one battle. I'm going to do a 1v1. And I've got my little Royal Giant deck here. I dropped down. I was doing some of these challenges of try to get like buildings and stuff, and I'll show you that deck in a second. I literally just spammed the buildings. I didn't care if I won or lost. And so again, like I said, you have to wait for somebody else to play in this game. Now I have a horrible starting hand, but I do end up getting kind of what I need to help defend this little prince push. And so I've got that going, and of course a fireball will come down. Now I've got my Royal Giant, which is obviously my win condition. But yeah, I don't have a lot to counter everything. Now keep in mind the tower can hit the bats. I don't need to zap it, but I do probably want to take care of these guys and make sure that they are distracted. And that's exactly what I just had to do. So I had to make that power play right there. Now I'm going to save just to make sure in case he places the bats again over top, but he has that prince. So a slight pushback, and then my Inferno Drag comes down and should hopefully get my... Yep. Okay, so I thought I could actually get the prince and those bats with that fire spirit. That would have been sick value, but I couldn't. So all right, so I know he's got the wizard, and I know he's going to place his wizard probably at the back, and who knows when he's going to do that. I'm just going to sit on full elixir. I've obviously have the advantage to sit back and wait. So I don't care if I'm wasting elixir at this point. Normally in the game, I would never waste elixir, but the way that this game is structured currently, you have to make sure that you're playing defensive. That's the only way I have found that you can win. And for such an offensive-minded kind of company, because even Clash of Clans is offensive-based, even Brawl Stars is offensive-based, you have to kind of have that fun element of being able to win, and, you do that via offense. So he got my towers down fairly well. That was a really nice push with the E-barbs that he had. I am going to drop these guys here, and I might do this guy up here to try to... Oh, I didn't get the guy in time, but I did end up getting that, and I can do this and knock those guys back. And, oh, he's going to be able to get that tower. I'm not going to be able to get that tower in time. He's got the other tower, and that is going to be game. So as you can see, I lost again. It's not a surprise in this game. E-Barbs, they're way overpowered. Royal Giant, he's way overpowered, let's be honest. There's just it's just the game isn't balanced right. And having all those cards in there, and now only having 8 cards in your deck, right? And you have probably 100 something odd cards to choose from. I mean, the combinations are almost endless to where it's impossible to defend. I was just playing a game. I'm going to show you a quick replay. I just want to find that one deck. So this is my one deck that I had the Building Paradise for, which was just kind of funny to play. But all right, let me show you this one. I was going up against this Tesla. Now, I have a level 13. I'm just going to kind of fast forward here. I have a level 13 Furnace. He places his Tesla down, and I want you to see what happens. It zaps those fire spirits that are level 13 in one hit. Now, if you don't think that's unbalanced, a level 11 Tesla and a level 13 Furnace with the level 13 fire spirits, that Tesla should not be able to one-shot the level 13 fire spirits. That, my friends, is broken. So I hope Clash Royale comes out and says, look, we've made some mistakes. We need to fix it. It seems like they're trying to do that from that post from Clash with Ash. I really hope that they do, because I want to get back to loving this game. But I found with Brawl Stars and Clash of Clans, I play those two pretty much all the time. And this game, I haven't really had any kind of need for. You can see my crown chest. I've let it sit there at 7 out of 10 for a couple hours now. Just no need to play, no need to fill it. So really kind of sad. I hope that Supercell takes my words and the words of the community serious, because honestly, it's such a fun game when it's right, but when it's not, it tilts you and it kind of makes you jaded. And so even content creators have gone strictly to Brawl Stars. Molt, Ben Tim. I mean, there's been lots of guys that just they shifted, and that's it. I mean, even Chief Pat now plays Brawl Stars, and he was like one of my idols for this game because he would always give us great tips. I mean, you could literally see the meta shift when he posted a video. It was crazy how much power that the content creators had in the meta, and now it's so all over the place. So Supercell, please, please, please fix Clash Royale, because I love the game. We all love the game, and we want to see it fixed. Peace, love, Feldy.